yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. For those of you who are new around here, today we're working on the Crown Vic. We have a Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, an old cop car that we put a GT500 engine in. And James and I, we recently blew it up. And we're sort of at fault, I suppose. We got a little carried away on the dyno. So you can just see James' face. He knows. I had to have done it. Oh! Yeah! James, I told you to chill, dude. That was just a little bit. Oh my god. Hey, now we can. James, dude. Hey, now we can. Bro, you gotta chill on 1,068. We got carried away. We made 1,070 horsepower on a bone stock GT500 engine. Literally bone stock bottom end. We ghetto fogged it with some nitrous. We were only trying to make 900, made 1,070.
It happens.
It happens. I mean, you guys, I'm sure all of you have accidentally over nitrous sprayed your car. It gets away from you sometimes. So that is one of our favorite cars, and we take it to all of our Cleetus and Cars events, and we want to take it to Adam's open house this weekend, but the thing has to be ready to rip. That car is the king of putting on shows for people, so it needs to have a nice, reliable engine. So what we have here in this crate is neighbor's new engine. This is very exciting because we have been deprived of our Crown Vic days, and this engine should be pretty reliable. This is actually an engine built for about 1,500 horsepower. Granted, we're not going to have it turned up to 1,500, so hopefully about 900 on boost and then about 1,200 on a nitrous kit if we put one on, and we'll keep it in the...
Not if,
when we put it on. And we're gonna try and keep it in a safe zone, you know what I mean? If we stay under what it's rated for, hopefully it stays together. So let's unbox this puppy. I'm super excited. This was not a cheap engine, but we made it happen. We got it quickly, and we're about to show you guys what we got. Oh yeah, it's a nice crate. We haven't even gotten to see this. All we did was open that when it got shipped so we can make sure there was nothing like some crazy damage, but yeah, now we're good. So
the pallet took a beating on this.
The pallet did take a beating on delivery. Look at that. That heavy old iron block. So this engine was built by L&M Engines, and I believe they're up in the Northeast. They put it together quick. I mean, we've actually had it for a week, but because we've been doing stuff like the PRI show, it's just kind of been sitting here waiting to be torn apart. So now is the day. Oh man, they got this thing in there good. Couple layers.
Oh wow.
Oh baby.
Coated pistons.
Coated pistons. Yes, dude. Look at how nice the cylinder walls look. Holy crap.
Fresh paint job.
Oh baby. Woo, doggy, dude. This thing is sick. They already got a pilot bearing in there for us. Dude, this thing's ready to rip. Yeah, so it's got a double keyway crank in it, so you know, a little even more for the balancer to stay on when we're banging it off the rev limiter. It's nice to have a double keyed crank because when the balancer is turning that supercharger at super high RPM, the more keyways you can have, the better, I suppose. So you can't really tell much about what's in here yet, but these are Diamond Pistons. So Diamond Pistons is a company, it's very well known in our racing industry. Really, really solid pistons, and L&M actually has their own custom line of Diamond Pistons. All right, let's flip it on its side so we can see inside. Because you guys can't really see the goodness until we flip this thing over. Until we get it on the engine stand, we won't really get a good look, but we got some Manly I-beam Pro billet rods in this thing. And look, all 8 are there. This doesn't look anything like our old engine.
ARP main?
Yeah, it's got ARP main bolts. This thing is set up to make some power, dude.
This thing is ready to rip.
Hell yeah. All right, so we got to throw this thing on an engine stand, start putting it together. One of the heads was damaged, but it went off to Fast Forward Race Engines, a local machine shop, and they fixed just one of the valves, or 2 of the valves. They just had to face the valve. They weren't bent or anything, so that's good. So to go with the new bottom end, guys, we have some new parts from VMP Performance that we're definitely gonna need if we really want to let it rip tater chip. In box number 1, we should have some billet,
bubble wrap.
Billet oil pump gears is what it should be, and bubble wrap. Let's see what you got, James.
Oh yeah, that's an oil pump. Oh no, that's his the chains right on this.
Oh,
this
that's a
sprocket. It's hard.
Yeah, so these are way. So this is a stronger sprocket to drive the chains for the cams. If you guys know, this is a mod motor, right? So we've got all those chains on the front of it, and the stock sprockets are known for not being very strong. This is an aftermarket sprocket from VMP Performance that's a little bit stronger.
Look at these bad boys.
Oh, damn, dude. Oh, it even says VMP on it.
Yeah, this says the same thing.
Oh, god dang, man.
VMP
GT
500.
Damn, VMP doing it big. So then we also have some billet oil pump gears because the oil pump gears are kind of known for
coming apart. And then if you lose those, you're doing this again.
It's nice to have oil pressure, so VMP is looking out for us. Oh, and it's nice to have timing, so thank you to VMP Performance. They actually have another box here for us. We get all our parts for our Ford stuff from them. And this is a new balancer. We've always had the stock GT500 balancer on there, but this one
upgraded GT500 balancer.
Yeah, true.
Not the one that breaks the crank. The other.
Yeah, we had like the 09 balancer, yeah. But this is an ATI one, and this is actually a 10% overdrive, so it's a little bit bigger in overall size, and with that it'll actually spin the blower faster because it's a higher ratio, if that makes sense.
And here it is.
Here it is. This would be like what, 40% underdrive? So this will be just about 10% bigger in diameter than the current balancer that's on the car. Dude, that thing, that's a lot of ribs.
Yeah.
Ribbed for neighbor's pleasure is what that is.
All for pleasure.
Cooper, how are you doing today?
I'm ready to see the Ford run again.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. And there's the V, which is just now kind of coming together. The whole harness swap is pretty much complete. Just a couple more things that got to be pinned out, finished up, and be done, ready to rock and roll. I have to go pick up some parts and some t-shirts, taking the trailer because we have a big old order. James is going to be assembling the engine on the engine stand while I'm gone, so enjoy this time lapse. That was intense.
That was. I tell you what, these Fords never get easier with time.
Oh my gosh. All right, so I got back, and James, you already got the heads and everything on, but we had to set the timing, which we did together last time, and it was easy.
We got lucky.
We got lucky. Today we had valves touching pistons, but very lightly. You know, we would.
It was only rolling by hand.
We knew we had the crank in the wrong position to start with, and if you do that and the heads are already on, you basically have to work everything around and move the heads at the same time to make sure nothing hits, but allowing you to set the timing back up. So it's been interesting, about an hour right now, and we just got it done. So we were just able to turn the new bottom end over for the first time, did a full complete rotation, 360 degrees, and nothing hit. So that's a bonus. I mean,
that's how you want it.
Couple of Chevy guys out here freaking learning a lesson, man. Did you, so you got to weld up the oil pan now because there's a little hole in it. You got the pan in the parts washer.
They all cleaned up.
Oh yeah. Grab that sucker out of there. That thing's still going to be bang skeeting.
Got some chunks in there, but they're all oil free now.
Oh yeah, we got to get those out of there. We don't want that in there. What is that, a piston ring and some other stuff? Yep, so we got this hole right here from when the rod kind of stabbed it. We got to weld that up before we put this back together, obviously. And we got to get that crap out of there. So you're gonna work on that. I gotta go back to the old C6 and get some stuff done. I'll leave you to it. For the longest time, the Crown Vic has just had the stock GT500 shifter in it. It was really sloppy. I mean, it was well, yeah, I guess not stock for this. It was bent too, because it was in the wreck, yeah, and you kind of saved it from the wreck and made it work. But now I think we're finally gonna get a real shifter, as we have in this box right here. So we went ahead and ordered an MGW shifter.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Dude, damn, whoa.
A little install plate action.
So basically we just ordered their GT500 kit, but we don't have a GT500 anymore, so I don't know how a lot of this will fit, but the basis of the shifter should work because the one that we have lines up. It's just really beat up. All right, yank that sucker out of
See
there.
how
What-
fancy this ship.
Yeah, dude, look at the top.
Wow.
Look at the top.
Oh my! That thing
I
weighed
know,
too.
man.
Yeah. Is this what you
Damn.
ordered?
No, that's the arm for
I know.
the. I was like, is that the ship knob? Holy crap, that thing's a beast.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh,
Have a shifter.
that thing is really nice. So those go on there. Those attached to the trans. This thing's got to be pretty straight. So, damn, dude.
Wow.
All right, I did not realize
Dude,
this
look
thing.
at this thing. What did you buy?
That thing is serious as hell. Look at that, dude.
It's like a sequential.
Oh my god, this thing is sick. Look at the old one. This flimsy old thing. Damn, dude. Neighbor has the sickest upgrades.
Just look at the difference of the shift arm diameter compared to the stock one.
Dude, just everything. I mean, this thing's a foot, 2 feet away from there and it has no play at all. Hell yeah. That'll be nice to have before we go out drifting and everything too. All right, guys, today is the day the Crown Vic comes alive. It's been a few days because we've been trying to get the right belt size now that we have the bigger lower pulley. We haven't been able to get the right belt, and being that it's a 10 rib belt, you can't just go to the store and interchange them to find the right size. So it's been a couple days of ordering belts and returning belts, but we're finally here. We just hooked up the water system. Everything else is pretty much set, ready to rock and roll. I gotta show you guys the dash. James installed it while we were at PRI, and whew, she is next level. Oh my Lanta. Sweet honey barbecue. This thing is too freaking sick. Oh my god, dude, it looks so sick. This is the craziest Crown Vic of all time.
That dash just sets
It sets it off. Excuse the background noise. You'll probably hear some light noise. It's raining and our shop roof obviously makes noise. We're about to get this thing fired up and I'm freaking stoked. So we got oil, we got water.
We got water.
Water will probably need to be topped off once I start it, but tuna's flashed in. Everything's pretty much the same. We got the injectors cleaned and we replaced one that we thought was leaking a little bit, and this is ready to rock and roll. We did put the 2.5 pulley on, which is a bigger upper pulley since we got the ginormous lower pulley now. We could up the boost later on though, which is nice with that 2.4, but the thing is, with what we're doing this weekend with Adam and stuff, we're gonna be drifting, drag racing, and we'll be on the skid pad, so less boost is better for all of that because we do not want to cook this engine. Pretty excited to hear what this thing sounds like. Should sound really the same though. Same displacement. Well, I mean, should I give it a rip?
You want me to crank it or you want me to watch it?
I mean, I'll crank it. I might need a laptop though if it doesn't kick over. You just keep an eye on everything. We already primed the fuel system, so we know
Yeah, no leaks.
it's good there. Oh, no shifter in yet, but we do have the new shifter in and it fits, so we just got to mount everything up there and then we're good. Ready?
Yep.
Fuel sounds like it's primed good.
Yeah, it's got all the pressure.
All the pressure. Sounds beefy. It's putting that starter to work a little bit more, a little bit tighter, you know what I mean? I don't think I have a crank signal. I didn't see a crank signal pop up. All right, guys, so because nothing ever comes easy with these cars, we have something going on where our timing is incorrect. So we have to get the timing light out, we have to verify a bunch of things, and then hopefully it'll start up, but always a classic. We did get it to start reading RPM signal, but it was popping and banging, so we got to figure out what's going on. All right, we just saw our first sign of luck.
Yes, we did.
I was turning it over and it caught for a split second. So hopefully it starts back up because we've been verifying timing, all this stuff. Turns out it just had way too much cranking fuel, I think. So here we go. Ready?
See.
Yes, yes. Woo! I don't know why it's idling high. Did you just push the throttle body shut? Okay, it's figuring it out. You want to go up to full temp for the rings? are ethanol, so they look like they're real rich if you're on a gas scale, but because this is ethanol scale, it's pretty good. A little smoky out there. Woo! Hell yeah, dude. Hey, you pretty much soloed this mission, so good job. I mean, you were working at it, so good job, man. Look at all the smoke burning off. Doesn't sound like any valves hit any pistons, so we got the timing. Woo! What a feeling, man.
Relief.
What a feeling. Holy crap. Thank goodness.
That's just, that header was really dirty. So
Yeah. Oh, that's the one that we had to take off the other head, because this one just stayed on the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man. She sounds nasty. Like, it's beefy. Hell yeah.
Definitely had the cam.
She's bad.
Good.
She is bad. Oh, what a relief, guys. How long do we need to run it for to let the ring seal in?
Get up the temp one time.
Get it up the temp.
Let it idle like this and then hold it off idle for a little bit just to get an equal heat cycle to the motor.
All right. Dude, that was not fun.
No.
Checking timing. Dude, forward lives. You guys have no idea how stressful it is, man. Like, just spent so much money to get a new engine, and we're about to bend all these valves because we're so inexperienced in setting up a Ford. So luckily when we called L&M, they were super helpful. But then the tune was off and should have been the same, but we had the injectors and stuff clean, so I don't know. So it was stressful. It was popping and backfiring so badly that I was worried it was like gonna freaking pitch a rod out the side, just like what happened last time. But it's good. Oh, what a relief! The Vic is back. I'm sure Ed's watching, going, finally, guys. Jeez. Hell yeah. This thing is going to be ready to rip for Adam's open house this weekend. If you're not going to Adam LZ's open house, you should be. His neighbor will be there. And you know what? And this is even better because now we can go back to working on Ruby. We have a ton of work to do on the Corvette. Oh my gosh. Old dumpster fire, freaking lightning McRuby over there. She needs some work. What a beautiful sight. Water temp's not really climbing. Water temp. It's like kind of chilling at 155. Yeah.
Hey, congrats.
Thanks.
Your Ford's running.
I know. Hopefully this time for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Like the whole year would be nice.
How much boost is it making?
I don't know. I haven't set up the screen yet. It sounds healthy though.
Oh, it sounds really good.
Dude, what a relief. You heard it popping and banging. I thought this thing was, I thought we were in trouble.
That was pretty much the end of the old one.
I know.
Pop bang.
Pop bang. Done deal.
It scared the mail lady.
It scared the mail lady.
She thought she'd hit something when it popped.
Oh, no way.
She slammed on the brakes and slid the mail truck.
Oh, dude. I was like holding my ears. I mean, it was loud. We might need to get a thinner oil because that's a lot of oil pressure.
That's what it calls for, though.
I know, that's what it calls for, but that's high. Leroy is like way lower.
Yeah.
Back in action, boys and girls. Woo! And we have a pretty big surprise for you guys coming too. We got some new stickers for the side of the Vic I think everybody's really gonna like. I mean, what else do we have to button up? Drive shaft is in.
Just the cross member.
The cross member?
The rear exhaust stuff.
Is that literally, oh, and the shifter. And the shifter. Damn, dude, we're freaking close. mistake that we made last time. Honestly, this one can hold a lot more power, so it's kind of exciting because now we can put a big nitrous kit on it, have a lot more fun with it, you know, freaking really rip it hard at the drag strip. But for now, we're gonna run it boost only. We'll progress as the weeks go on. You know how we get carried away, but we'll probably toss this, I don't even know if we'll toss this thing on the dyno before we go racing this weekend. I mean, the tune-up should be relatively similar to what it used to be, so I'm not too worried about it, but I am stoked. I just want to go and drive it, man. I enjoy this car so much. I've really missed it, so we'll have some fun with it this weekend for sure, and I'll post some videos next week of it. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We will freaking see you later.